Finally, another stimulus check could be coming to millions and millions of Americans under President Donald J. Trump. Look at this, as this is from NBC News. President Trump again floats giving 20% of Doge savings to American citizens. Remember, 20% of Doge savings is in billions and billions of dollars, and it will result in one of the biggest stimulus check in the history of United States that millions of Americans will never forget. I'm gonna give you each and every detail, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please smash the like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. Another stimulus check could be coming to millions of Americans, and this is one of the biggest developments of current time because right now inflation is rising and Americans are struggling, and this new stimulus check will make you forget the previous stimulus check that millions of you received during the pandemic, such as $2,000, $1,400 and $600, because this new stimulus check will be historical. But the biggest question is why this check will be historical. Well, look at this. Home buyers are fleeing big cities as prices and unemployment rises. And remember that right now unemployment and the prices of grocery and homes and basic utilities all are rising. And right now it's time for President Donald J. Trump to step in and do something. But recently President Donald J. Trump said this.
There's even under consideration a new concept where we give 20% of the Doge savings to American citizens and 20% goes to paying down debt, because the numbers are incredible, Elon. So many billions of dollars, billions, hundreds of billions, and we're thinking about giving 20% back to the American citizens and 20% down to pay back debt and pay down debt, which is, if you look at value, if it were a real estate balance sheet, the debt is tiny, but we still want to pay it down. Doesn't matter.
So as you can see that President Donald J. Trump is considering this idea of giving a new stimulus payment to millions of Americans, and he'll use the funds from Doge savings to give this stimulus to American people. Now the biggest question is, what's the amount of this new stimulus check? Well, remember, it's big, it's historical, and it's going to change a number of things for American people and as well as for the popularity of President Donald J. Trump. Well, right now a number of analysts and experts are saying that this check will make you forget the previous stimulus checks that you received during the pandemic, such as $2,000, $1,400 and $600. So if you remember, the ex-head of Doge, Elon Musk, recommended President Donald J. Trump to give 20% of Doge savings to American people, and this will result in a $5,000, let me repeat it, $5,000 worth of Doge stimulus checks to millions and millions of Americans who are struggling right now in this worst inflation. But there is a catch in it, as Elon Musk recommended that this check should go to people who make $40,000 and more. You heard it absolutely right. If you're making $40,000 and more, and if President Donald J. Trump approves this, then this check will come to you. And that's where the panic begins and the chaos erupts. Well, millions and millions of Americans are confused that why this check is not for low-income Americans, and that's where a number of analysts and experts are stepping in, and they are saying no, this check should go to low-income Americans instead of people who make $40,000 and more. So when it comes to the low-income Americans, the set limit should be $40,000 and lower. So what it means that if you make $40,000 and lower than $40,000, then you are going to get this Doge stimulus check if President Donald J. Trump approves it. And this will be a milestone achieved not just for President Donald J. Trump, from this Congress, as well as for American people, because we need to understand that the prices of grocery, the prices of basic necessities, rent prices, mortgage rates, interest rates, auto loans, everything is going up. Do you know that I made a separate video about the financial collapse when Americans stopped paying their credit card bills? Well, 1 in every 4 Americans stopped paying credit card bills because there are 2 reasons. The first, they simply cannot afford it, or they've had enough and they're saying, no, we are not going to work with a system which exists just to help themselves, not American people. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? One thing is for sure right here, that millions and millions of Americans who are struggling, they're asking only one question, that what this administration is doing for us. Whenever we listen to President Donald J. Trump, we get to know that everything is great, American economy is flourishing, there is no unemployment, there is no homelessness, there is no food shortage, people are living a lavish life, they are putting not just 3 but 4 meals a day for themselves and their loved ones. Well, when it comes to the reality, here is the reality check. There are 5 million seniors who receive below poverty level check from Social Security Administration. 40 million seniors rely on Social Security benefits only. 18 million Americans are homeless. This is a population of a number of countries. At the same time, the prices of groceries are up by 21% in the past 3 years. Can you imagine 21% increase in basic necessity price like grocery? And you know, the increase in SNAP or Social Security or any other federal benefit is just 2.5% this year, and next year they're only projecting 2.7% increase, which is quite a shocker for millions and millions of Americans. Well, I read one of the comment and I would like to mention it right here, and I try to actually read at least one comment in every video, and that comment states that I am unable to provide food for myself and my kids, and now we are literally begging on the street. We have no ceiling because I lost my income and our landlord forced us out of our home. So now what can you expect? Well, you can expect a lot of things from this administration, that they will do something for these Americans who are struggling right now, and a $5,000 stimulus check will not be less than a miracle for them. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.